What's up everybody, it's your boy, Unknown Facts, back at it again with another video. Today, we're diving into 10 insane stories of people who found crazy, valuable stuff in the most unexpected places. Imagine finding a dusty old box of your grandpa's baseball cards, and boom, you're suddenly a millionaire. It's crazy, right? So buckle up. Make sure to smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on more mind-blowing content just like this. Picture this. You're up in your attic, just trying to find your old yearbooks. As you're digging through boxes, you stumble upon a stack of comic books. This happened to David Gonzalez in 2010. He found a copy of Action Comics #1 from 1938. Turns out this comic is like the holy grail for collectors. David's copy was in near mint condition. The final selling price? A whopping $2.06 million. I guess it pays to clean your attic every now and then, huh? One person's trash is another person's treasure. This age-old saying couldn't be more true, especially when it comes to garage sales, yard sales, and flea markets. These places are treasure troves for those with a keen eye and a bit of luck. You never know what hidden gems you might stumble upon while browsing through what seems like ordinary, everyday items. Take for instance a woman who was casually browsing through items at a local garage sale. She wasn't looking for anything in particular, just enjoying the thrill of the hunt. Little did she know, she was about to make a life-changing discovery. Amidst the clutter of old books, worn-out furniture, and miscellaneous knickknacks, she spotted a dusty, old-looking vase. It didn't look like much at first glance, just another piece of bric-a-brac. But something about it caught her eye. She decided to take a chance, and bought it for a mere $3. What she didn't realize at the time was that this seemingly insignificant vase was actually an incredibly rare 18th century Chinese vase. Its intricate design and craftsmanship were a testament to its historical and cultural value. This was no ordinary vase, it was a piece of art with a rich heritage. Curious about its true worth, she decided to have it professionally appraised. The appraiser was astonished by what he saw. The vase was not only authentic but also extremely valuable. It was put up for auction, and the bidding war that ensued was nothing short of spectacular. The final hammer price? A staggering $7.7 million. That's right, $7.7 million for a vase she bought at a garage sale for $3. The crowd at the auction was in awe, and the woman could hardly believe her luck. It was a moment of pure joy and disbelief. Stories like these remind us that sometimes the most extraordinary finds come from the most ordinary places. So next time you pass by a garage sale, take a moment to stop and look. You never know, you might just find your own million-dollar treasure. Garage sales truly are the best. This couple in California was just gardening when they stumbled upon something unbelievable buried in their backyard. They were digging a hole when their shovel hit something hard. They started digging carefully and found gold coins. Hundreds of them. These weren't just any gold coins, they were rare, US gold coins from the 19th century in pristine condition. The couple ended up selling the coins, known as the Saddle Ridge Hoard, for a staggering $10 million. I guess it pays to know your backyard, huh? Imagine inheriting your grandpa's old barn and it's full of junk. Dusty old furniture, rusty tools, and boxes of who knows what are piled high. It's a daunting task to even think about sorting through it all. You're about to call the junk removal guys when you spot something under a dusty old tarp. Curiosity gets the better of you and you decide to take a closer look. You pull the tarp off and bam! A vintage car. It's not just any car, it's a classic beauty that looks like it hasn't seen the light of day in decades. That's exactly what happened to Tom Cotter. He was just an ordinary guy not expecting to find anything of value in that old barn. He found a 1964 Shelby Cobra Daytona Coupe, one of the most valuable and sought-after cars in the world. This car wasn't just a piece of metal. It was a piece of history. After restoration, the car sold at auction for a jaw-dropping $7.25 million. Imagine the excitement and disbelief when the auctioneer's hammer came down on that final bid. Talk about a barn find for the ages. This story reminds us that sometimes hidden treasures are right under our noses, waiting to be discovered. So next time you come across an old dusty barn, take a moment to look around. You never know what you might find. Imagine strolling through a thrift store and coming across a painting. It's not particularly eye-catching, but something about it speaks to you. This happened to Terry Horton in the 1990s. She bought an abstract painting for $5. Turns out, it was a Jackson Pollock masterpiece. The painting ended up being valued at around $50 million. Can you imagine finding out that the weird painting you bought at a thrift store for $5 is actually a Jackson Pollock masterpiece? Talk about a return on investment. Basements are like the Bermuda Triangle of houses. This family found something way more valuable than old Christmas decorations. They stumbled upon a dusty old trunk filled with old documents. Turns out these were original copies of the Declaration of Independence. The family ended up donating one copy to the National Archives and auctioned off the other for a cool $2.4 million. Not bad for a day of cleaning out the basement, right? This next story is about a guy who inherited his grandfather's stamp collection. His grandfather was an avid philatelist, spending countless hours curating and preserving stamps from all over the world. The collection was a labor of love, meticulously organized and spanning several decades. Initially, he wasn't really into stamps, but decided to take a look before selling it off. As he flipped through the pages, he began to appreciate the history and artistry captured in each tiny piece of paper. The collection included stamps from various countries, each telling its own unique story. To his astonishment, he found an extremely rare inverted Jenny stamp from 1918. This particular stamp is famous for its printing error where the airplane in the center is upside down. It's one of the most sought-after stamps in the world. Only 100 of these misprinted stamps are known to exist, making them extremely valuable. The inverted Jenny is a symbol of rarity and intrigue in the philatelic community. Collectors and enthusiasts dream of finding such a treasure. Realizing the potential value, he decided to have the stamp appraised. Experts confirmed its authenticity and estimated its worth to be in the millions. The stamp ended up selling at auction for a staggering $1.6 million. The auction was a thrilling event with bidders from around the globe vying for this rare piece of history. That's right, $1.6 million for a tiny little piece of paper with an upside-down airplane on it. This incredible find turned an ordinary day into an extraordinary windfall, proving that sometimes the most unexpected treasures can be found in the most unlikely places. This woman hit the jackpot without even leaving her house. She was cleaning out her grandmother's old jewelry box. She found a small pouch with a beautiful diamond necklace inside. The necklace was made with some of the rarest and most valuable diamonds in the world. The jeweler estimated that the necklace was worth millions of dollars. She ended up selling the necklace to a private collector for an undisclosed amount, but it's safe to say that she's probably living her best life right now. Imagine you're just hiking in the woods when you stumble upon something amazing. This happened to Peter Larson in 1990. He discovered the remains of a Tyrannosaurus Rex on his property in South Dakota. The dinosaur skeleton sold for a whopping $8.36 million at auction, making it the most expensive fossil ever sold. The discovery of Sue was a huge deal in the scientific community. This guy was cleaning out his attic when he stumbled upon a box full of his old toys. Inside the box, he found a collection of vintage Star Wars action figures, still in their original packaging. Vintage Star Wars toys are like gold dust to collectors. The auction was a huge success, and the guy ended up selling his Star Wars collection for a life-changing sum. He used the money to buy a new house, a new car, and he even took his family on a much-needed vacation. And there you have it, folks. 10 insane stories of people who found crazy valuable stuff in the most unexpected places. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel for more amazing content, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss a new upload. Until next time, stay curious, my friends.